stuff.
Let's go play tennis.
Yeah, I got to see how you play.
Not that good, but I'd like to learn. Maybe give me some tips.
I'll give you some tips.
It's a Hawaii thing.
How's it going? Welcome to It's a Hawaii Thing. You got Lanai, and that's Brooke Lee. Today we got a very special guest in the studio. He's an author. He was just put into his college university Hall of Fame. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yep. He has his own TV show. He's an inspirational speaker. Ladies and gentlemen, Rusty Komori. How are you, Rusty?
Oh, super great to be with you guys.
Thanks for being here.
Thanks for coming.
Yes, nice shirt, by the way.
Well, kahala.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Kahala. That's what they say.
Is that what you're doing
That's what
now?
the Popolos say. Kahala.
Not touching it. Not touching
And
it,
some
Hawaii.
white people. What have you been up to?
Well, doing a ton of keynote speakings, executive coaching, leadership trainings, book signings, all
Awesome.
kinds of stuff.
The
Yes.
world is back
So
open.
how many do you have now?
2 books,
Nice.
Beyond the
So
Lines,
you have
Beyond
a
the Game.
book.
Yeah.
Really?
You get that?
You're a manong.
Tell us what Beyond the Game is about.
The big things in Beyond the Game, there's the 3 C's of leadership and the 6 keys for peak performance. So we're going a little further beyond the lines. And Beyond the Lines obviously had, the 4 P's and the 8 keys of achieving and sustaining success.
That was the first book.
Yeah.
Beyond the Lines was the first book.
Yeah.
Right on. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's not easy to put a book together.
No, it's tough to write a book.
Yeah, I've been asking him for help. You got some good tips. I'm almost done.
Okay.
You said you were done 2 seasons ago.
I am, but they keep editing it, so that means it must be real
So
shitty.
it's really not done?
It is, but they keep editing it.
Oh.
So like, okay, you got to
Who's
fix
they?
this. You hire somebody to edit.
Oh, got it.
Because
Okay.
I can't read or write, so you get somebody who can do it, and then they do it, right?
That's right.
Yeah. And then you put it out, hopefully, and that's the scary part.
What?
Were you
Putting it
scared?
out?
Yeah. Were you scared when you before you put it out?
Yeah, I must have read my books about 200 times before I submitted it to the publisher, because once it's published,
It's
I mean,
done,
it's there. Yeah.
You should be scared too, Brooke,
Why?
because you're a whole chapter in my book.
Oh, it's your book, so
Yeah.
I'm cool. It's
Yeah.
fine.
Might be nonfiction or fiction. We don't know.
We don't know.
Yeah.
With Lanai, you never know. That's
Are you
the
still
cute part of it.
Are you still playing tennis?
I'm still teaching some private lessons at a house
Yeah.
with a private court.
Okay.
But, everything else that I'm doing with the keynote speakings and book signings, it's all kind of cutting into those tennis days, which
Yeah.
I don't mind, So had retired from Punahou in 2015
Oh
to
yeah.
write
How
the
long were you
books.
there?
Well, head coach for the boys varsity team for 22 years.
Dang.
Oh, that's a good check.
That spans a real good era of wasn't what's his name's son there in tennis from
In
Lost.
tennis?
What's
Oh yeah, Daniel Day Kim.
Daniel Day Kim's son.
Oh really?
Yeah.
He-
So
and
Did
he
you
was a
coach him?
very good tennis player.
Yeah,
top of the
s-
state. right?
Daniel has 2 sons, so I trained both of them. And his older son, Xander, was my 2-time state doubles champion.
Oh
Boom.
wow.
I pay attention.
How old are the boys?
Oh, they've graduated college
Yeah,
now.
they're all.
Did they
fluent.
play in college?
No, they didn't.
Oh, they did.
Yeah, they're just studying.
What age did you start playing tennis?
I started late when I was in 9th grade, actually.
Oh,
so
really?
did baseball and then soccer growing up, and then started tennis in 9th grade. My mom started playing, and then I would go on the courts with her and be hitting home runs over the fence. And she said, "Okay, if you're gonna
Tone it
play,
down.
you better go take tennis lessons."
Tone it down.
I just started playing again.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
It's pickleball. Let's
No,
be
no,
clear.
no. I started playing tennis again.
But you're doing pickleball.
Well, we're not talking about pickleball. I started playing tennis again 3 weeks ago.
And how you doing?
I need help. Yeah. What's hard is going lateral.
Yeah.
Because that it's all about footwork, right?
You gotta-
But I have, like you said, I did start playing pickleball, so I'm getting busted
Why
up.
do you keep showing the scar?
Because
it's
that's the only
pickleball.
scar I have.
It's embarrassing to get a scar in pickleball.
No,
is
it's
what I'm
not. You
saying.
should have seen how I got it.
Yeah,
I think,
right.
Lanai,
Yeah.
when you play whatever tennis or pickleball, you must leave a part of yourself on the court.
I
Right?
do. I have both my knees are scraped. Funny because I play with this Uncle Danny. He's 93 years old, and he's just very smooth and controlled, and So one day he's like, "Oh, you a hustler, huh? You play tennis before?" I go, "Yeah." He goes, "You don't have to hustle that much in this."
Pickleball.
Yeah, in
Yeah.
pickleball, you don't have to hustle that much. Just relax. And I said, Uncle Danny, I don't like lose. And he goes, I can tell you don't like lose. Because when you come from a small island and you're the smallest, you're always fighting to play. You know what I mean? Nobody wants to play with the small guy. You get picked last. But if they see the guy hustling, everybody wants to play with that guy.
He's working through some trauma, Hawaii.
I am.
I got it.
Yeah, I finally figured it
know.
out. We got to take a quick break. Don't go anywhere. Rusty Komori is hanging out with us. It's a Hawaii thing. Bringing you what matters. Viewers can receive the Star Advertiser digital full access subscription for just $9.95 per month. Go to staradvertiser.com and click on subscribe. Use the code AHITHING. Welcome back to It's a Hawaii Thing. Lanai, Brooke, Rusty, talking tennis, books, writing, Beyond the Lines.
Pickleball.
Pickleball. Do you play pickleball?
You know, I just recently tried it one time with
must
my
be
mom. My mom's like, whoa, you're naturally good at this.
Yeah.
I said, this is like too easy, pickle.
Oh, it's not too
Isn't
easy.
it just half of tennis? Isn't it baby tennis?
It's very
It's Muppet baby tennis.
It's all up here and being patient.
What, pickleball?
That's what it's teaching me.
Okay.
Yeah, it really is.
They really got to work on the name.
You're
It's really not
she's mad because her
sellable.
husband plays too.
He's Howley from Hollywood. They'll play anything.
Yeah.
So as if it's a trend, it's a thing. But pickleball just doesn't sound.
At least you're keeping them busy. You know, it was just on 2 weekends ago, first time ever on CBS Sports.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, on television.
Pickleball?
Wait till you watch. You can't even see the ball.
It's
Why?
fast.
Pop, pop. They're hitting the ball so fast and hard that you just kind of have to just be there in the right spot.
No, it's popular. I mean, there's a lot of
true.
pickle people out there.
I see all Oahu Country Club. Everybody's converting their tennis courts to be pickleball courts, and then people get mad because they're taking away from the tennis time.
You get mad?
It's like a whole drama.
No, I think the pickleball courts need to be on its own because
do.
it's a completely different sport than tennis.
But it's cool because you can put 2 courts on 1 court.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pickleball, 2 pickleball courts on 1 court.
Unless you're a tennis player, in which case you're like, why are you messing up my courts? Go find your own courts.
And it's also rejuvenating tennis.
Oh, yeah.
Because you're seeing a younger generation start coming out. I mean, it's more cool. I guess you should
What,
say.
pickleball?
Yeah.
As opposed to tennis?
Well, it's helping tennis too. They both are. But it's funny though, you say that because a lot of people, I come in and I'll hit a ball or 2 and they go, you played tennis, huh? They can tell the tennis player.
They can.
And they can tell the racquetball player.
Yeah. Well,
What
racquetball, you use more wrist, right?
Yeah, more slap.
Tennis, you're doing more stroking.
Top.
Yeah.
What about ping pong?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, can you play ping pong? Are you good?
I can do ping pong.
Yeah. It's more wrist.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a girl that I follow. She was on with Snoop Dogg and Kevin Hart during the Olympics. Her name is called Ping Pong Girl. You guys ever watch or follow her?
Not even going to touch
she
that.
She is amazing. She's like jumping and smacking the ball like there's no net.
Oh.
Yeah, and she's digging balls that are down below. And yeah, she'd probably be a great tennis player.
Oh, ping pong. I mean, those guys, they're amazing.
Yeah. The athletes.
Fast action.
Do you still play tennis?
Well, only in my lessons right now because I've done it for so long. But because I'm so busy doing so many other things, it's fine. But it's all kind of creeping into my tennis days, which I don't mind.
Well, you still got to exercise.
Oh yeah, but I go running and trying to work out, lifting weights and stuff.
Let's go play tennis.
Yeah, I got to see how you play.
Not that good, but I'd like to learn. Maybe give me some tips.
I'll give you some tips.
I don't know if I can.
What about your plantar fasciitis or whatever?
No, I think I'm having the beginning of it. I don't have it
Isn't
yet.
that going to hamper your lateral
I don't
movement?
really care.
Okay.
Yeah, I play hurt, bust up, broken fingers, volleyball, sprain my ankle. I still play.
Lanai's tough, bro.
Lot to
I
prove.
just hate to lose.
Lot to prove.
You hate to lose too.
I don't.
You won the universe. You
Yeah.
took on the
The
world.
one time I tried.
Yeah.
9
Yeah.
other times I lost every single time at Miss Hawaii.
But
so
that's what made you come back for more.
It was luck, but
Yeah.
I know how to lose better than I knew how to win.
I think we all
Win
do.
was circumstantial.
Right? You have to learn how to lose. You have to be good at taking the loss.
Yeah,
To be
I'd
a good
always train
champion.
my players to be good losers in order to become a great winner.
You're right.
Yeah.
See that, Brooke? You should read the book.
I
Start
literally
with Beyond
lost
the
9
Game.
times. Like I
Start with
got a
Beyond the
track
Game
record
and
like
then go to
nobody's
Beyond the
business.
Lines after.
Oh, that's the order of which to do it. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Follow.
Good to know.
Follow
Good to
along.
know.
How's your TV show?
Wow, I just had my 200th episode
Dang.
4
Right
weeks
on.
ago,
Awesome.
and unbelievable. I mean, just how popular it is, and it's becoming a thing where people feel like they need to be on the show.
Yeah,
It's
that's
crazy.
cool. Yeah, you've been doing it. What channel is it on?
It's shown on Olelo TV, but I don't know anybody that watches it on TV.
watch
Everybody
it on
watches
YouTube.
on YouTube.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
The convenience of
That's
it.
true.
Right. And tell everybody what's about.
Well, it's basically a show based on my books. It's called Beyond the Lines. And so basically it's about leadership, character, creating a superior culture of excellence, and can have anybody that's, successful on the show. But I like having a wide range of people, Super Bowl champions, Olympians, CEOs, shark attack survivors, Lanai.
I was wondering why you had me. Because you said successful people. We're going to take a quick break. Don't go anywhere. It's a Hawaii thing. We'll be right back. For all your money needs, Hawaiian Financial Federal Credit Union is here for you. Visit hificu.com. Long's Drugs is always here for Hawaii, providing your family with their local favorites, accessible health and wellness services to keep you safe and healthy. Make Long's a part of your day.
Windows Hawaii. Trust Windows Hawaii.
Welcome to back to It's a Hawaii Thing. You got Lanai, Brooke. We're talking story with Rusty. When did you think you were going to start writing? How long you been writing?
Well, through the years when I was coaching the Punahou teams, a lot of my players' parents are CEOs or business owners, and they kept saying,
Punahou.
Coach Rusty, you need to write a book. You need to share what you're doing with your teams. And I thought to myself, me write a book. That's never going to happen. But when we were going for our 17th consecutive state championship, the media had said, there was a swim coach in Colorado that had won 16 consecutive state championships, then they lost. So if you win this year, you're going to be the coach with the longest streak in the United States. And I thought, I'm feeling pressure. I don't want my guys to feel pressure. So when we went for our 22nd consecutive, I thought to myself, there's nothing left for me to accomplish as a coach. Maybe I should try to write a book, because if I do that, maybe I could help all students or all schools or all sports teams or businesses or families, because a parent is a leader. And so that's what I did. In 2015, I retired as head coach, going from the top all the way down to nothing and trying to start something different. And Beyond the Lines took me 2.5 years to write.
Oh. How long have you been writing yours?
7. Maybe going on 8.
Really?
Yeah.
That long?
Yeah.
Didn't feel like that. Weird. Time went really quick.
Well, I kind of just, you write and you put it down. So if you put it all together, maybe 2 years. You know what I mean? But it's one of those things where you get in a mood. Yeah.
You got to be in the mood.
Yeah. And then you go, and then you stop maybe 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and then you get in the mood again. Yeah.
I'm like that. I can't set aside like time every day to work on it. It just, you got to be in the mood.
Yeah.
Sometimes the mood is at 3 a.m. when you're sleeping and you have that subconscious thought.
That has happened a few times. Yeah, a few times.
But you got to go with it.
Of course. What do you like to do when you're not doing writing or playing tennis? Or what's your...
Going to the beach, hiking.
You like hiking?
Yeah, I love hiking. Whenever I hike, I'm thinking, gosh, I should do this more often.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't like hiking.
You don't like hiking?
No, I took a helicopter ride in Kauai, and I was like, I'm never hiking again. This is much quicker, and it's AC, and you can listen to music in stereo. It's just,
really,
it changed my whole...
totally different things,
totally different things.
Yeah.
Yeah, so why would I hike? I saw people hiking below me, and they were like... hot. And I'm like, you guys are crazy.
Well, okay, never mind. They're apples and oranges, but okay. I guess you can compare them. That's not a thing.
That's the way I look at things.
Okay. It's what you're you.
That's
why you're you.
That's why I'm me. Exactly.
I'm interested to hear what you have to say about this whole situation that's happening with one of the sisters, the tennis sisters, is going to retire.
Venus?
No, Serena.
Serena
Williams.
How come she's retiring?
Well, she made the announcement that this coming U.S. Open will be her last, and she'll retire. But, she's had some injuries and stuff, but she is just such a great dominant player for decades now.
Decades.
Yeah.
I mean,
how many years is she? How old is she now? How old are they now?
I don't know.
Are they 40s?
No, I don't think they're in their 40s. No, they're in their 30s. But her and Venus, they're still so strong, so competitive.
Yeah.
Top of her game.
They changed for women anyway. I think they changed tennis to make it so cool and hip.
Definitely. I mean, they really took tennis to the higher level.
Did you watch the movie?
Oh, not yet. I need to see it. Everyone's telling me it's awesome.
I really liked it. Yeah. I thought it was cool what they did and how they did it. Too bad he slapped the guy.
Yeah.
Here we go.
That kind of changed my vibe.
Yeah.
But it was a great movie, though.
Yeah.
Who did you grow up watching as a tennis player?
Oh, Yvonne Lendl was my idol.
Yvonne Lendl. I remember that name.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I patterned my game after him. Yeah.
Really?
Oh, he was awesome.
I would think like McEnroe or somebody.
Well, you know,
He looked like a yeller.
McEnroe was a lefty, and, you know, he would kind of throw tantrums on the court.
He was the
you know.
worst.
He was
But
more of a spectator kind of guy. He was like feeding off the
I
crowd.
think that's what made people watch, though.
Yeah, but that's a different animal
Yeah.
than people who are technical players. Like he was there for the drama.
Because you remember when
Times.
that era, there was only 4 channels.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So everybody watched on the weekend tennis, and when McEnroe came out and he started yelling and screaming, more people started watching.
Yeah, it was definitely entertaining because, you know, and what we learned was there was a study done on McEnroe that whenever he would have an outburst, it was never him cutting himself down. It was also, you stupid umpire, you
Right.
demented fan, you something about.
Yeah.
It was all directed outward so that when he would play the next point, he's still playing awesome. So that was kind of interesting. No, he would never, ever cut himself down.
I never thought about that.
Yeah.
Except it wasn't really great sportsmanship to be teaching to the next generation that you just
No.
go around berating everybody around you. That's
No.
not really great. Like, that's not great to emulate. So
No,
you
not at
don't
all.
want to be a McEnroe. Don't
Yeah.
be a McEnroe.
Did you see that movie on Netflix? And gosh, I just forgot the name of it. It's a tennis movie about the guy who retired, then he came back in. It's recent, 2 years ago maybe.
I did.
What's the name
no,
of that movie?
I know which one you mean.
What
seen
a
that.
great movie.
Yeah.
Was
no,
that based on a true story?
It had to have been.
I think so. Or
Was
most of it is true.
I think it was a Disney movie, huh?
It might, yeah.
We got to take a quick break. Don't go anywhere. Talking Story with Rusty. It's a Hawaii thing. Air and Sea Travel Center. Best group tours throughout the world. Let's go travel and see the world to make beautiful memories. Call 808-951-9800 today. At Aloha Kia, you know a guy. Visit us at our 7 dealerships statewide. Purchase a brand new Kia using Aloha Kia Express. Purchase at alohakia.com. Homeworld, locally owned and quality brands. Let us help you create your perfect home. Welcome back to It's a Hawaii Thing. We're talking about tennis. That movie that was on Netflix, I think it was right before the pandemic. I don't remember. We got to figure out what it is. Could somebody look that up for us? But what was the other one?
There was Borg versus McEnroe.
Bjorn Borg. What is his name? Bjorn Borg?
Bjorn Borg.
Bjorn Borg.
Bjorn.
He was awesome too.
Oh, he was dominant.
I used to watch him.
Yeah.
So my mother played tennis in college.
Okay,
That's how I got in the loop. Because same thing, you had to, we're going to the court.
Right.
You got to oosh balls. Because back in the day, never have those things.
Picker-upper
Yeah,
thingies,
you pick up
yeah.
by hand
Right.
and you put it in a clothes basket.
Oh, wow.
In a laundry
In
basket.
Lanai.
On Lanai. And then you
Okay.
drag the basket back to mom's side and she hit
Wow.
balls again.
Okay.
And then we got older and we started hitting the balls back.
Okay.
And then same thing. She goes, "You're doing it wrong." Bjorn Borg and
Yep.
Connor.
Yeah, Jimmy Connors.
Jimmy Connor. Who did he marry? He married another tennis player.
Chris Everett.
Chris Everett Lloyd.
Yeah.
That's right.
Wow. She created the tennis bracelet.
She was
funny enough.
beautiful. Did she?
Yeah, because she used to wear
Is
a
that
bracelet.
why they call it a tennis
Because
bracelet?
she wore one on her thing and she lost it on the tennis court one day. And so she was like, I'm looking for my bracelet. They're like, what kind of bracelet? She said, well, I just call it my tennis bracelet. It's just a bracelet that has diamonds on it. And so after that, everyone called that.
Wow,
a
you
tennis
learn
bracelet.
something on this show sometimes.
See?
And see,
Chris.
Brooke knows.
A tennis bracelet.
Chris, yeah.
She was beautiful too. I think a lot of people watched during that era because of that set of women. What's her name? Billie Jean.
Oh, yeah, Billie Jean
Billie
King.
Jean King. Who else was in that era that was popular?
Tracy Austin.
Tracy Austin. That
Yeah.
was another one.
Martina.
Martina
was
Navratilova.
a little
Navratilova.
later, though, no? Or
Martina
same?
was the same year as Chris Everett,
Everett.
or fairly similar.
They were
time.
rivals, right?
Rivals,
That was
yep.
her nemesis.
Yep.
I know. And the guys, there was Connor and Borg,
McEnroe.
and there was a couple other big names.
Yeah, but then Lendl,
Lendl.
came in there, and then Boris Becker.
Boris Becker, that was another good one.
yeah.
Yeah. Did you go to any of these big, the Opens or any of these events?
I've been to the U.S. Open 5 times, but
Yeah.
but not when those guys were
Are playing.
playing.
Yeah.
I went.
That's on my bucket list.
Not
Oh.
Wimbledon?
Wimbledon or U.S. Open.
Oh.
Yeah, but I want to go like the first class route. I
Yeah.
don't want to sit in the nosebleeds, right?
Yeah, you got to be in the private suite. So.
Right. So Wimbledon that's the one, right? That's like the Kentucky Derby.
Wimbledon is the ultimate.
It's a little more than a Kentucky Derby, honestly.
Well, I mean, like, an upscale version of any type of event.
Yeah, your strawberries and cream, and their whole
champagne
experience,
and that whole thing.
I mean, there's a lot of lore that's attached. It's England, so
It
there's
is.
a lot of
Who's the new guys now? Who's the top
Well,
stars?
Rafael Nadal, Roger Federer, Novak Djokovic.
Djokovic.
Yeah.
Oh, you watch tennis?
Brooke knows.
Djokovic. Okay, guy. Boop.
So
Yeah.
he's a good looking?
Well, it's just that he had a bit of a kerfuffle during the pandemic. There was a lot of
He
dramas.
had a what?
A lot of dramas going on.
What's
it
a
was
kerfuffle?
fine. It's just fine. It was a thing with the whole.
He didn't want to get
He
vaccinated.
didn't. He was in
that's
Australia.
right. He
It
was
was
stuck in Australia.
It was a
Yeah.
whole thing.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah.
See, that irritates Brooke right
Well, it's a thing, but it was fine. It's a lightning.
Did they let him out eventually?
Eventually, they worked it all out, but at the time, it was just a lightning bolt of everyone was polarized, so.
It's good for his career. It was good
just
marketing.
A lot of.
Some of the
But
basketball
when was
players
Andre
did that.
Agassi in the mix? Was he during that?
Yeah,
sort of?
so
Awesome.
Andre Agassi, Pete Sampras, they
Oh,
all
Pete Sampras.
they came in after the Lendl and McEnroe
Lendl.
era.
Yeah.
Her husband looks like Andre Agassi.
Oh wow!
Not even
10 years ago.
Not even a little bit.
Actually, about 6 months ago, he did again.
I don't think so.
When he lost
You
100
should
pounds?
get some glasses.
No, he did. He did a little bit. Like his older brother, or like his. Oh, is that Andre Agassi's cousin? Like that kind.
If he was on The Hangover.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe that works.
Okay.
Okay, what do you think with the kids here? Baseball is so huge here in Hawaii. Football is so huge. Where do you think?
Volleyball.
And volleyball. Where do you think tennis is at?
I think tennis is getting super popular because the Andre Iligan from the University of Hawaii, he just graduated this year from UH, and he was really dominant and was really doing some great things nationally as well.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Is he a local boy?
Local boy, went to Farrington, state champion for
I gotta
Farrington.
go look him up.
Yeah.
So is he in the circuit now?
Well, I think he's going to try to be on the pro tour, to give it a go.
Are we saying bye? Oh, we only got 10 seconds left? Oh, what are we going to give him? Brooke, hurry.
Wow. You really
Go to
set
the
me
extended
up.
version of YouTube to watch the rest of this interview. We got
Thank
some
you,
nice
we got
parting gifts for you.
ADTs.
Russ, you should have just yelled at us, somebody.
You got
Rusty, thank you for coming on the
Many
show.
Mooney
Make sure you go
Max.
get his books, you guys.
Thanks,
Learn
Mary.
something. We'll see you next time. It's a Hawaii
Thanks,
thing.
Hawaii.
Welcome back to It's a Hawaii Thing, the extended
Fuji.
version. Please hit the bell and subscribe or
Thanks,
follow.
Fuji bottles.
We're talking story with Rusty Komori, superstar tennis player, author.
Do you even eat all of this
guest
stuff?
speaker.
Since you're such a athletic, do you eat all this stuff?
I think so. It looks
you?
great. Yeah.
Rusty, what high school did you go to?
Damien.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. Everybody assumes I went to Punahou.
Punahou. Oh, yeah.
You might as well get an honorary degree. All
Yeah.
I'm saying to the people at Punahou.
Well, 22 years you
for
were
all
there.
of his, whole cuckoos over there.
Brooke's going to be my agent.
Yeah, she's everyone's agent.
Yeah.
She's really good at pushing, except me. She doesn't support anything
I don't like
do.
him, that's why.
Those,
No,
although
I'm
those are
joking.
for you, by the way.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
It's your parting gifts.
I'm excited. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
No, but going to Damien, that's where I learned how to tie a tie.
And Damien was in all boys school.
I don't know how to
then.
tie a tie. Hey,
Wasn't
Kurt, you know how to tie a
co-ed
tie? Kimo, you know how to tie a tie? You have to know how to tie a tie.
Because
I don't know how to tie a tie.
I'm not good.
Fashion,
Okay.
it helps people with photos. You know how to tie a tie, Julie?
Right into that one.
Kurt, go learn how to tie a tie.
No, but Damien, I got to say, was the most
Sharp.
strict school
Yeah.
in the state. I mean, the brothers, they had paddles and
Yeah.
everything. I mean, it was like,
Ooh, are you allowed to discuss that?
oh, I think so. But, that kind of discipline worked.
Oh yeah,
It
of
worked.
course. Look at me. My mom used to beat the crap out of me. Yeah, that's why I have no fear of getting hurt.
Is
Yeah.
that what it is?
Yeah, I'm like,
So you go for it
you
on the
cannot
pickleball.
hurt me harder than my mother has hurt
So
me.
pickleball,
Yeah.
all in.
She has
Scars
She has
everywhere.
hospitalized me at least a dozen times.
It's okay, Mom. We know you're not
She
that
loves
person.
me though. Yeah. Anyway, so you went to Damien.
Yeah,
What year you grad?
87.
Did they?
Ooh, that was the golden years at Damien.
Yeah.
You guys were dominating in
Rusty,
missed sports.
I
Like
grad-
football that year?
I grad 87.
Football was okay. Yeah.
And in the 80s?
Yeah.
They're no joke. Like the Damien boys were no joke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
there are some good sized guys.
Yeah.
Now there's girls on the football team now.
Wait, Damien was its own team too. It wasn't part of Pac-5 or any of that.
yeah.
Damien had its own.
Oh yeah, they had a field and everything.
Yeah.
Then they still have their own team now.
Right.
They still do
for football. Yeah,
But it's a guy-girl school too now.
Co-ed.
they added girls. Yeah,
Called co-ed.
Well,
Guy girl.
well,
Co-ed.
Well, they also added whatever you want to be.
Okay.
We have to make that clear.
Another
It's not just a
lightning
guy-girl
bolt
school, yeah.
situation we're not going to talk about right now, right?
LGBTQ,
Wow.
Yeah.
Don't write in.
Do you go back to the school at all?
LGBTQ+
I was just
community.
there a few days ago.
Yeah.
One of my friends, Charlene Lee, did a book donation of my first
Aw.
book
Oh,
to
cool.
Damien's school, and her son went to Damien, and her other son went to St. Louis.
Oh, wow.
That's a good idea. You get somebody to donate the books to the school, and then they buy your book. Is that what you just did?
No, yeah, we're
No,
trying
they-
to
yeah.
trying to inspire the world.
We
Yeah,
just
that's
saw.
awesome.
I saw it on Facebook too. That didn't Uncle Danny Kalekini them do that too?
Yeah,
They
so
donated.
the previous week, Danny Kalekini and
And
Linda
Linda,
Wong did a
yeah.
big book donation of my first book to the entire McKinley varsity football team.
That's awesome.
McKinley,
Yeah.
That's right.
Beyond the line.
Beyond the lines, so
Yeah.
that way the next time it'll be beyond the game. So consistency, right?
Yeah, good for you.
McKinley, that was right. Yeah.
What other sport you play?
Just tennis,
Yeah.
just tennis, and just trying to
Why
do hiking and beach.
Why wasn't Damien Nuha that you weren't teaching at their school and you were at
I was going to ask
Punahou?
him that too. I'm glad
Weren't
you
they
asked that.
upset going, you're an alum. Why are you over at Punahou?
They didn't offer him the same check, I'm sure.
No, you know when we graduated, like most of the guys on my team
Yeah.
were all seniors. So when we graduated, I think there was a Damien team the following year, but then after that there was no more Damien team. So if there were players,
Oh, really?
then they would join in with Marino.
Oh, so they didn't have enough at the Damien.
didn't
oh,
have enough.
wow.
How many
Yeah.
do you need?
Well,
Well, like,
you need
You
like
just need one, right?
no, you need 8 players because there's 2 singles and 3
singles,
doubles
yeah, yeah.
matches.
To go all the matches.
Yeah. So
do-
best of 5
Do
wins.
they eventually have one? Do they have one now?
No. So since we graduated,
In
there's no Damien
87?
tennis team.
You were the last tennis team of Damien?
I think there was one more year, and then that was it
Wow.
officially. Yeah.
That's insane.
What does Punahou have? Like 50 kids?
Well,
You have to try out?
You gotta
Yeah.
you're on a wait list.
Yeah, I bet.
At Punahou.
You have to try out?
yeah. There's for when I would have my boys varsity tryouts, I would say we have 12 open spots every year, but we'd have over 35 players trying out for those 12 spots.
I mean, and when you win and win and win and win, and then that attracts more people. They want their
Yeah.
kids to be, part of the team. And then you're
course.
just like, you're the Dallas Cowboys, and you're like having tryouts. You're running trials and drills. It's on ESPN. Like it becomes a whole thing.
Yeah. That's
I mean,
awesome.
it's kind of nuts. Or you go to like mid-pack when they're like begging people to, they're like 7th grade. They're like, you look like you could run. You want to be on the team?
Yeah.
They're like, I've never played. It's okay. We need 8 people in order to qualify.
Yeah.
So just come on out. Come on. We got snacks. You want snacks? That kind
Who's
of thing.
the women's tennis coach at Punahou?
right now it's Jason Oliver, and then
Jason Oliver,
Our
the,
Jason
the
Oliver?
volleyball player, Jason?
no,
Oh, that's
that was
Jason
Jason
Olive.
Olive.
We were freaking out for a second. We're
Jason
like,
Olive.
Yeah.
what?
Well, Jason Olive's a huge actor now.
Yeah,
And I forgot
he's
about
doing
that.
good.
Yeah.
BET.
We should get him on the show. Jason Oliver. So who's Jason Oliver?
No, he was a former Punahou boys varsity player, and then
Oh, okay.
he's an attorney.
Under your tutelage?
No, he graduated the year before I came in
Oh,
as
got
head
it.
coach.
Got it.
Yeah,
And
and then but the boys varsity coach when I retired in 2015 was my 2-time state singles champion Ikaika Job.
Wow.
I wanted him to
know
replace
that
me, and
name.
he's the boys varsity coach, but also the director of tennis for Punahou as well.
Wow.
You know, when there's a director of tennis, then it's a big deal.
But Ikaika Job's name, people have heard that name because he was dominating back when
Oh,
he was
yeah,
playing. Yeah,
yeah.
that name is like a name you hear in the
There's
sports
the Ikaika
world.
Job story in my first book.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
Where's he from?
here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, but what town?
I think Wailupe. He grew up in Wailupe area.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow,
I don't
that's
know
cool.
why you're
Some
shocked.
great
This
stories.
Is Punahou. Like
No, but I always like to see. I'll be honest. I'd like to see the dark local kids that do well in Punahou.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's football. No offense.
No,
Hey,
volleyball.
Oahuan. I'm in
Volleyball.
class of 89, so I know.
Hello,
but
volleyball.
Yes,
A lot of the local,
Sio
the dark
Saipaia.
local boys, they do well. In
a lot
volleyball.
of people, Al
Yes.
Harrington's kids, like I get
So
you.
you see, that's why I always ask.
Yes.
Yeah,
But
even-
tennis,
Yeah.
50 50-50. You got some larger Polynesians surrounding around on the
Yeah.
field. It's just not their.
That's what I mean.
not
It's good to see if there's a
genre.
like. I'd like to see a Samoan kid play
Full
tennis.
contact tennis.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They hit the ball so hard.
MMA tennis.
Broke the racket every 3
Right.
weeks.
Can you imagine like The Rock playing tennis,
Yeah.
right? That would be cool.
So Sio Saipaia.
Yes.
Sio Saipaia was
Class of
6'5".
84.
I played against him in the state tournament.
Yes.
It was
He's
Lanai,
my best
6
friend.
players,
Uh-huh.
and him, Trevor Sherman, all these guys
Yes,
played
McInerney,
UCLA, McInerney.
all of
All
them
of those
that
guys
year.
played. We're in Kauai gym, and it's warm-up time, and it made the news and everything.
Mm.
Who's these 6 guys from Lanai, because they never made the state tournament before, and they're going up against Punahou.
Mm-hmm.
And all these guys are destined to be Olympians.
Right.
Which
And
half of them
went
did.
on were.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sio Saipaia goes up during warm-ups and hits a ball, and the ball pops. And the whole gym is silent, and then in an uproar stands on their feet and cheers. And we're on the other side going, what the fuck just happened? And you know, the old gyms are all wood.
And creaky.
Yeah, and so it sounded
and
like an
it's
M80
Kauai, right.
blew up inside of this gym. And I would never forget that. And,
Sio Saipaia.
and I would see, every time I see Sio, what's he doing now?
I think he works at someplace in Waikiki.
I need to see him.
Yeah, Sio's a great guy.
I need to see him.
I've seen him at all of the class
Please.
reunions.
Please, can you hook
Have
me up
him
with
on the
Yeah.
show.
Yeah, let's get him on. Can you get him on?
The guy that broke the volleyball.
Volleyball.
Scar me for life,
Yeah.
brah.
Yeah, but it was pretty amazing. So it would be good to see someone like him play tennis.
Oh, that would be interesting. He might break the tennis ball.
Yeah. You know who's playing pickleball? A lot of the OCCC and Halava
That took a turn.
guards. So there's a couple guys out there like 6'4", big dudes.
Yeah.
But they whack the ball so hard.
I'm sure they do.
Yeah, that's why I got all this stuff.
You're playing full contact
Yeah, I
pickleball.
play full contact.
But are they breaking the pickleball?
Yeah, they crack in half, those
They-
balls.
oh, man.
Yeah.
It's not a tennis ball?
No.
What?
It's a hard plastic ball.
With holes in it.
yeah.
Like a wiffle ball?
Yeah,
Yes,
like a wiffle ball.
but
Oh,
harder.
this gets more and more unappealing as you sell it.
Very dangerous.
So isn't it badminton at this point?
No, badminton is another thing. That's like slow motion.
This sounds ridiculous. Y'all are making up this pickleball thing. This is not
You're
a
such
thing.
an athlete. I love it.
This is not a thing. Pickleball.
Oh
It's
boy.
ridiculous.
Well,
Not a thing.
Yes, it is.
We should go
Where can-
video you playing pickleball.
You should. Where can Kurt come video me? Where can we get the books? Tell everybody where you can.
well,
get
the books are available on Amazon and Barnes & Noble, and it's available in hard copy, ebooks, and
Oh,
audiobooks. I did the
you do
narrating.
audio?
Oh, wow. Audiobooks.
Oh, you did it at iHeart.
Yeah, and audiobooks,
That's
it's
no
not easy to
joke.
do,
No, it's not.
a lot of water drinking, a lot of like pipes.
Yeah, there's a difference between reading the book
Yep,
and then
and
telling
telling
the
the
story
story.
of the book. Yeah, so it's not easy.
I can't wait to do mine in the. I can't. The first audiobook I ever listened to was Craig Ferguson.
Wow.
You know Craig Ferguson, the talk show host.
Yeah.
Yes.
So he has that Scottish or is he Irish?
Brogue.
The accent.
That accent.
Yeah.
Yep.
But the way he talks is so funny
Hmm.
because I don't know why, but any European accent doing comedy is just it has a little more edge.
It
doesn't
sounds
it?
funnier to
It
you.
sounds funnier to me.
Okay.
They also said when they do these announcements, they
Mm.
hire European accent people because it sounds more intellectual. They did a study on it.
Yep.
And that's why you'll hear a lot of like announcements in train stations or
With the
big departments
British accent.
with an accent.
Huh.
Yeah. You won't hear pidgin.
No.
Sounds
Well, I'll give you
colonizing,
tips
but
when you do your audiobook.
it's
Yes.
okay.
Well, give me some right now.
Oh, well, you got to read the previous chapter before you start recording that chapter. That's a big tip right there, just to refresh.
Oh, so when you get there, you don't stumble.
Yeah, so you remember how and why you wrote it in that way. Yeah, so
It's
Well,
a lot like acting.
Well, you can edit.
Yeah.
Paragraph stop, paragraph stop.
yeah, but I like to
It's-
just
yeah.
keep going with the
If
flow.
you're telling a story, yeah.
But-
And it's the intention behind the words as
Right.
opposed to just reading it by line.
It
See,
is.
doc, run, doc, run. It's like,
Yeah.
it's just words on a page.
Do you read a lot of books?
Yeah,
What do you read?
well, I love that John Wooden book. They call
Oh,
me
that's
Coach.
a great one.
And
That's
then
a very good book.
Bill Walsh's book before.
never saw
from
it.
coaching. The
49ers?
49ers. Warren Buffett's book. Yeah, I mean, knowledge is power, right?
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you read, Brooke?
No,
No.
that's a lie. I do read. I was an
What
English
do you,
major.
What do you read?
Brooke reads my books.
I don't. I mean, I
Right.
haven't read in a while because I got each
Oh
jobs.
no, but like what
Hawaii.
kind of stuff do you read?
I was an English major, so I would read everything because I'd have to read in order to get the degree. So Chaucer, like whatever that was out there. But I don't have like a genre that I gravitate towards.
I'm not a good reader.
Yeah, you are.
No, I'm not a good reader. I can't comprehend. I can read. I can't comprehend. But I remember in class they used to say, all right, you know how they go, your turn to read, everyone get a chapter, everyone read a page.
Right.
I was so bad at reading, I would stutter and pretend I can't read so they would never call me again.
Lanai.
What an actor.
Lanai.
They would go, all right, we're skipping you. Reading that, who's next?
But you can't write comedy unless you know words.
Well, I think over time it gotten better.
Right.
But thank you, Rusty, for coming by today.
Yeah, thanks for coming on the show and bringing us the book.
Congratulations on all your success. Are you speaking anywhere? Can people see a calendar, or do you have a website?
I got my website, rustykomori.com.
Okay.
And super fun hanging out with you guys today.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Are you on the socials?
Yeah.
I am. I'm on the socials.
Which ones are you on?
Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn.
And YouTube.
Yeah, and YouTube.
I don't
All
think
my shows are on
Kupuna,
YouTube.
I don't think they
Yeah.
count that as
A social media? You guys don't count that as
I don't
Look,
think
the young ones. Look,
YouTube's-
they're all nodding their head.
YouTube.
That's social media.
Okay.
Everyone in this room is
you
under
have to
21.
get on the TikTok.
Yeah.
That's the next horizon, you said.
You know what you do on TikTok is tennis tips.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't done the TikTok thing yet.
Yeah, I can't crack it. You're like, no,
I don't
not
know.
going to do
I have
it.
no- I'm-
Watch,
I
he'll
don't
be on
have
it by
any-
next week.
I don't
Watch
have
why.
enough. I'm trying to become I'm
100%.
trying to become a pickleball pro. I can't even say it. Pickleball pro.
Pickleball pro.
Yeah.
Got it.
Let's go play tennis next week.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Thanks for
sounds
coming
good.
on the
We're
show.
gonna have
Make sure
him-
you go get the book.
You're
Support
gonna video
Damien.
it.
Support Damien High School, ladies and gentlemen.
And Punahou, because
And
that's where he
Punahou,
made all
yes.
his success.
Thank you
with
for
the team.
watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hit the subscription button and that little bell. We'll see you guys next time. It's a Hawaii thing. Ahui ho.
Bye.
It's a Hawaii